So it has been a while since I've done one of these most addictive Nintendo Switch games videos, but I am back with another one. And the first game that I'm going to talk to you all about is really more of a first impressions because I just started this game, but I truly do feel addicted to it. And I absolutely cannot wait to play through more of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Now, I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about the story, but it will be spoiler free. It's just the very beginning of the game, and I believe this information was out in the promotional material anyway. But basically, this game starts off by showing you how the Earth was destroyed by an intergalactic or space war between alien forces. They're battling in these spaceships, shooting each other right over the Earth, and the Earth just gets completely disintegrated. But the humans knew that this was going to come, so they had an escape plan. They had like this giant ship to get all the humans out of there. But I guess these aliens also had an ulterior motive because as the humans were trying to escape, the aliens try to wipe everybody out, and they almost successfully do so, except for one ship that crash lands on an alien planet called Mira, and then the humans are trying to set up a new civilization. They make this place called New LA, kind of protected by this big dome fortress. And you, as your character, you kind of wake up in your pod out of a stasis. You kind of have some amnesia. But this game just seems like so much fun. There's a lot of open world exploration. Everywhere you go, there's these alien-like creatures, kind of like dinosaurs and animals is all I've really seen so far. I haven't got to the part where you get to have the mech or the scale, as they call it in this game, but I'm sure the game is going to get even better then. But just from the bit I've played, I love the combat, how you can switch between long range and close range weapons, and even the characters early on. I'm really liking the third party member that you get in your team. She seems really cool. She had me laughing, and this game just seems like a blast. I am really excited to play through it, so you know I will be talking about it more on the channel when I finally do. But let's keep this list going with another game. Okay, so Red Dead Redemption on the Nintendo Switch to me is just as addictive as it was back all those years ago when I played it on the PS3. And in my opinion, having this game in handheld mode, because I truly am a handheld gamer, is really a life changer. And the Switch version is touched up a bit with, some remastered graphics, textures, has a pretty good frame rate. This game runs great, looks great on the Nintendo Switch, and it's better than the GTA trilogy on Switch, I think, because you get everything on the cart, even the Undead Nightmare DLC, which I've never played, but I'm looking forward to finally playing it when I beat this game again after all these years. I beat it at least a good 3-4 times back in the day. Basically, this is cowboy western GTA. You're on horses, and it is a big open world where there's a lot of side quests to do if you want. There's a lot of people to meet, talk to. I love the action, the gunplay in this game, especially when you get that upgrade where you can slow down time. This game is a blast, and if you play your games primarily in handheld and you're a fan of it, I think it's definitely worth picking up for the Nintendo Switch. So early on at the beginning of this year, I was kind of in a bit of a gaming slump when it comes to playing Switch. I was playing more on my 3DS, and I couldn't really get into many games. But one game that I actually got into after a long while of not even really playing it is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And that's just because the online aspect of this game is truly addicting. It's so competitive, so much fun. And another thing that I like about it, even though it kind of feels like it can cheat you sometimes when you're like close to first place, you get hit, and then you might end up like in last place or close to it. It kind of sucks. But it also is fun when you get lucky and, you felt like you should have lost and somehow you're in first place and won the entire race. And this game has so many courses to race on now. It's pretty much a different game than it was all those years ago on the Wii U. And even when it first came out on the Switch, there's a ton of content to enjoy. and it's just so competitive and addicting. Whether I win or lose, I just always feel like I just want to have one more race in this game. This truly is one of the greatest and most addictive Nintendo Switch games of all time. Okay, so the next Switch game that I'm going to talk about is a lot of people's favorite beat 'em up, and I really like it, although it's not my favorite beat 'em up for the Nintendo Switch. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge for me is definitely addictive when it comes to the co-op because it's just beginner friendly. It's a lot of fun. I also like how when one of your party members is down, you can go up to them and heal them, give them, or you can even give them health when their health is low. That's really cool. A lot of fun characters to choose from with the turtles. You got April O'Neil, and you also got, I forget his name, the guy with the hockey mask. Was it Casey? I don't know. Anyway, this game is just a lot of fun. I played through this game fully and beat it with my cousin. We had a really good time doing that. And toward the end of last year, almost going into 2025, I was playing through this game quite a bit with my daughters, and we were having some nice bonding time, really enjoying playing through this game. So I just love this game for that because it's just a great game to pick up and play with other people, and it is addictive to play through for me in that aspect. Even though when I try to play it single player, for some reason I've never gotten into it, but the co-op to me just makes it so much fun. And I can't recommend this game enough if you're looking to play a great co-op game. The last game on this list is kind of a slept on JRPG that really doesn't get talked about enough. Honestly, I don't even think I've talked about it enough on this channel because I think I should have put it on my JRPG list video that I did a while back. Like, I think it was 10 must own JRPGs for Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I excluded it because Live Alive is a truly underrated JRPG and a phenomenal JRPG that is very unique. I have never played anything else like it ever, and I really like how this game has kind of its own like different self-contained stories. You're going through different time periods, like you have the Wild Wild West, you have the distant future, the near future. You have this futuristic setting where you play as the little like robot guy, and it's kind of even feels different than a regular JRPG all the way until the end where you do the boss battle in that chapter. But there were definitely certain chapters in this game that had me more addicted, like the prehistoric chapter. I grinded out a little extra in that one. Really liked the Wild West one. Um, really loved, I'm going to look at the game because I can't remember which one it was. The Near Future, yeah, that one has some really banging music, an awesome story, awesome characters. Probably my favorite one of the game. I think Akira's the main character in that one. I really like it. And I really like how once you beat all the different time period chapters in this game, in the end, it all comes together. And the only thing that threw me off is that I was really enjoying how every chapter was kind of bite-sized, but then the last one kind of feels more like a traditional grindy RPG, even though you can rush through it a lot. But looking back, I shouldn't hold that against this game. I was just used to the kind of quick flow, and then it gets a little longer at the end. But this game is truly a treat. Live Alive is a must-own JRPG, and it is an addictive Nintendo Switch game. But anyway, that's it for this list. If you enjoy the content, please drop a like on this video. And if you're not already and you watch till the end, maybe consider subscribing because if you watch this long, you probably like my videos. Maybe you might want to see more. So hit that notification bell for more. I really appreciate you watching. And until the next video, I will catch you all later.